Hi, guys, there are many ways to install Win on your computer, like installing Win on a hard drive, but when a computer is hanging down and can't access the hard disk, installing Win on a USB is the best way to reinstall Windows on your PC. Here's how to install Win with USB on your computer. The steps to install Win with USB are: 1. Create a USB boot. 2. How to install Win with USB. First process: create USB boot. To install a Win via USB, you need to prepare a USB with a capacity of 8 GB or more, then plug it into the device to create a USB boot. Next, you need to download the USB boot generator Rufus. You open the web browser to enter the word Rufus, look for it, and show it on the page Rufus. i.e. you click, then drag the mouse down and click from Rufus 3.20. This is the current version. To download the USB boot generator. If you download it, it will be located in the left corner of the screen or in the download section of your computer. Then you click on the downloaded file to open the application, and it will appear in the window. The software asks you to update, you choose yes to continue, and the application window opens. In the device box that will display your USB information. If it is not displayed, you need to recheck if the USB is already connected to the computer. In the select box, you select the ISO Win11 file. The link to how to download the ISO file you have left in the description of the video you downloaded is used. When you select the ISO version in the select box, then the image option, partition scheme, and target system cells will be set automatically to the default. You can edit, but in Win11, the new versions should be GPT and UEFI. If the machine has a low configuration, then you should not install Win11. Next, in the volume label box, you can name the USB, click on it to rename it. I'm set to install Windows 11, and the rest of the cells, you're going to have to. By default, then select Start to create USB boot. There's a message that you have to have 4 GB of RAM or higher with TPM 2.0 to install, so your low configured computer can't install or shouldn't be installed because it will lag the machine. To continue to create a USB boot, select OK. There is a warning that the data on the USB will be deleted. If you have data, save it and reappear. If the USB is empty or the data is not important, select OK to start creating USB boots. The USB boot process will start. It's a little longer than 20 minutes, and we're going to turn fast. When the blue line shows ready, the USB boot process is complete. You choose Close to close. Next is how to install Win with USB. You plugged the USB into the machine, then restarted it, and during the boot process, you press the next key continuously to get into the computer's boot mode. For line Asus, press F2. Acer, press F12. Dell, press F12. HP, press F9. Lenovo ThinkPad, press F12. MSI, press F11. Sony, press F11, ESC, or F10. Some laptops or computers often display shortcuts to the BIOS and boot options when the computer starts up. If you notice, you'll see the keys above. After entering the boot menu, you use the up and down keys to select USB, and enter. Wait to enter the Win settings. The Windows Setup window shows you the default, then select Next, then select Install Now. If your machine is not active, then you will be asked to enter a key. If you have a key, then enter it, and no, I don't have a product key. There are many versions of Windows here, so you should choose the Pro version because it's popular with all the utilities and many users. Then select Next. then click I accept, and then choose Next. Then select Custom. There are many hard drive partitions here. If you don't remember which drive is the installed window or contains data, to review which drive contains the data, you install the ring Shift plus F10 key combination. It will appear to type the command. You enter from Notepad and press Enter to open the Notepad page. Next, you select File and select Open. It will open the folder window containing the drives and files on the machine. To open all files, you select all files of the file type, and then click on this PC. It will show the drives of your computer. After finding out the drives, you shoot the hybrid install complaint. If you choose a partition with less than 500 megabytes, you can delete it. After deleting the partitions to the default, you select the C drive, then choose the file to be used as the drive book, then select Next to go to the settings. You wait for the file loader and the installation. It takes about 20 minutes. When the display selects the area, you leave the default and then select Yes. The keyboard option you also leave is default, so you choose Yes. Wait for the update installer. Here you name the computer, or you can skip it. We name the machine, and then select Next. If you skip it, then choose Skip for now. You choose Setup for personal use, and then choose Next. If you have a Microsoft account, enter it, and if you disconnect the computer from the network, you will skip this step. Continue by entering the name of your computer and selecting Next. If you want to create a password, type I didn't create, which will leave it empty, and then choose Next. Next, continue to select Next, Default, and then choose Accept. Wait a minute, and the process is complete. After the installation, you should go to Windows Update to update new Windows updates. So I'm going to show you how to create a USB boot as well as install Windows on your computer. If you see or like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel to see more videos. Hello, and see you again.